They'll do that for me. They'll have cars out there all day long. You won't be able to come and go anywhere. You won't be able to go to your dumpster and put garbage in. And if you don't show up, I'm telling you, I'm going to set a bond you won't make. Do we understand?
Yes, sir, we do.
Thank you, Judge.
You don't deserve it. I don't know why I'm doing it. I truly don't. You do not deserve this break. I'll see you here on the specified court date. Good luck. Wouldn't say a lot. I mean, you can talk all you want now if you want to.
Yes,
I'm just telling you, if I was you, I'm not you, because I wouldn't fold this nonsense with court and not show up and have multiple missed court dates. You can talk if you want. I'm just telling you, if I was you, I wouldn't, but that's up to you. You want to say something? How disrespectful can you be? So you come to us now because you want your license back. Maybe I don't want it. Maybe I don't think you deserve a license. You've been thumbing your nose at us for 6 years. Maybe I want to set this for 2032. I might. I could.
Yes, you please.
But here's the difference. We're a lot more fair with people than they are with us. If I was as fair with you, I could easily put this out to 2032. You waited for 6 years to screw with us, and now we're supposed to be the understanding. Right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Just look at all these court dates. I gave you multiple opportunities. Adjourned it. You know, tell you what, I'll give you a personal bond on all the civil infractions. How much is the owe on 20M 786-266A, Heather?
266A, he has a balance of 621.
3,010% on that. You're gonna have to post $300 on that one to secure your release. I'll give you a personal bond on the 2023B143901A. I'll give you $1,000 personal bond, but you're gonna post at least 300. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in the court as directed. Is this gonna be July 1, Heather?
That's correct, Judge.
We're gonna set these for July 1. I hope you can post. Can you post?
Do you need me to post today, sir?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you out until you do. You've been playing around with us. I can't believe how many times you did this.
Well, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna change my mind.
Well, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna change my mind. So I hope you've got somebody you can call to bring $300. If not, unfortunately, you're gonna be sitting in there. Do we have an earlier court date?
We could set an earlier one, Judge. Let me,
If you
take a
can't
look
post,
here.
I'll give you the earliest court date I can give you.
Let me go back and see. His other cases with Brownstown, correct? The one he has not been.
I'm gonna give him personal bonds on all those. So
I just wanted, because that's the date I'm gonna go back. So for him to come back on all of them. We could do Wednesday. Brownstown's here for Judge Hessen if he doesn't post, but then our next Brownstown date is the 17th.
if you can't post, I can give you next Wednesday.
That's what's to pay, Your Honor, sir?
No, I can give you an earlier court date if you don't think you could come up with the bond.
And how much is the bond today?
$300. Your name?
Juan Wilson, sir.
Your Honor, again, Mr. Wilson came in on his own volition today to try to get these resolved. I believe that the objective is to try to get his license back. He met with the Secretary of State last week, and it turns out all he has to do is to get these resolved here in Woodhaven. I think there was one other jurisdiction, right?
Yes, indeed.
In Dearborn, and he will be having to retake his test.
He lives in Brownstown, right?
Yes, sir.
How far is Nadine from here?
Not far at all, sir.
I know, so why haven't you been here?
What?
I got a case you've had open since 23, another one since 23,
Yes, sir.
another one since 2020, another one since 2020, another one since 2020.
Oh, yes, sir.
I hope he's got some money. This one's a little late for me, okay?
Your Honor, if I could tell you a little bit about Mr. Wilson.
Does he stand mute, wait for him
He
reading?
does.
Just give me a minute. I can't wait to hear what you're gonna tell me.
Well, Your Honor,
I mean, I'm just sitting here wondering, I know you guys got a tough job. I mean, it's,
Your Honor, if I could, Mr. Wilson's 43 years old. He's single. He has three minor children, 11-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, and a 8-year-old boy. He is currently renting in Brownstown Township. He works for a company called Hollingsworth. They're an auto parts supplier. He's been with them for 5.5 years, and he's their plant manager.
how much does he make?
Pardon me?
How much does he make?
He earns roughly 2,000 every 2 weeks. So he may not qualify for anything as a counsel, but I believe that the fact, given his background, given his strong working background, and the fact that he's come in on his own volition to take care of these, he does want to get these behind him. I believe he's not that there is no, I believe, very little risk that he'll fail to appear at his next hearing. And given the nature of the charges, I believe he's not a danger to the community. Therefore, we would ask the court to consider a uplifting bond.
You got any objection?
You did?
If I was you right now, it's way too low.
I can pay that next week, sir.
I'm not giving it till next week.
Okay, so just so I'm understanding.
You're gonna have to post $300 or you're going into lockup until, I'll give you the earliest court date. There were too many misses here. Too many cases. They've been going on for 6 years. I hate to do it to you, but you act like a criminal and a fugitive. I'm sorry. That's the way it's gonna be. So you're gonna have to have a seat. We'll let you make as many phone calls as you need to, okay?
Your Honor, if I could, I have 2 other folders in front of Judge Hessen. I don't understand why they're split between 2 judges. They're the same offenses. I believe it's possible they're 2 different dates. But I again, just to let you know that I have to arraign him in front of Judge Hessen this morning.
Okay, well, he's not going anywhere. Well, so you're gonna go into the courtroom and you're gonna sit in the jury box there. You got it? Court officer will take you over there. You're in custody until you can post that. 300. Granite Televalle versus Ronald Allen Bodges, 2600001. Mr. Bodges here today?
Understanding, Your Honor, that he is incarcerated.
All right, good morning.
Good morning. For the record, Daniel Landman, P 35797, appearing on behalf of.
I appreciate your honesty. What's he in custody?
I'm not certain. The property manager was the one that.
Do you know why?
No, we don't know why. Even his family did, you know why.
So it's not entirely fair for me to conduct a hearing, though. You know that, right?
I understand this.
Heather, I'm gonna adjourn this. You don't have to appear in person, by the way. I didn't order you to appear in person, did I?
And you did.
I did? Are you sure? Why would I have done that? Sorry. Why would I have done that? Maybe I was telling him, if I did, I apologize to you.
You did order him in person, but we assumed that it was.
No, you don't have to appear in person. He's gonna appear in person because he got loud with me that time with the FU on the, and I figured he's gonna do that. He's going in the lockup and I'm not gonna have to send the police out. Mr. Landsman, my apologies to you. If I led you to believe that, I just wanted him in person.
Very well, Your
I
Honor.
really do. My sincere apologies. I don't make lawyers come here on these. Well, you want to do the 22nd or the 29th?
Whichever is better for the court. Your Honor.
Let's do it the 29th, but Heather, I need you to check on his whereabouts and find out, or have Lisa do it, whoever, and find out where he is, okay?
Judge,
Judge,
I'll give you the date, but Heather can check on his whereabouts.
Right, I know. Is June, I know that. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. I got two of you guys on here. What is June 29th okay for me, Linda?
Yes, it is. How about 8:30?
At 8:30, be cleared, defendant to appear in person. Lawyer does not.
I got it.
Okay, so
And
make
Judge-
sure the notices reflect that. And tell
Judge-
John to bring in Mr. Wilson. I've had a little change of heart here. Have a
And
good-
Judge,
Thank you,
Mr.
Always a
Bogus,
pleasure. My
Mr.
apologies.
Bogus is showing that he's in custody in Wayne County Jail.
Yeah, but do you have the next court date that he has to appear on?
Um, oh gosh, he's got I mean, with us, I'm not seeing,
Well, here's
I
what
don't-
I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it for June 29th. We're gonna figure out in the interim where he is. And then, Linda, I'm gonna have Mr. Landman call you on like the 26th or 7th in that area. And we should have good information to know whether or not he's going to be in or out of custody. And we could potentially, depending on what I find out, we could have a hearing
I've
with
seen-
him on Zoom.
I'm seeing August dates on the Wayne County site on 3 charges.
Wonder if he
It's
violated
showing
bond.
August 19th.
Would somebody, okay, let's just keep it this way and you get a hold of us 2, 3 days before, will you please?
We will, Your Honor.
Have a great day. Sorry to drag you down here. I really did not. If I did that, I must have done, I don't know what to tell you. My apologies. Thanks. Have a good day.
You
It's
too.
beautiful out there. Would you tell them to bring back Mr. Wilson here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Heather, did you hear me? Or to maybe have Carl or John?
I'll call over there right.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this way. Hang on. Well, can you please have John bring Mr. Wilson back in here and get Mr. Granata in here, please?
I will, sir.
Thank you. 23B143901B. Your name,
Juan Andre Wilson, sir.
your name,
Peter Granata, P78413, and I'm the AC counsel for Mr. Wilson.
and you still live on Nadine.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give you a $3,000 personal bond on this 266A. I'm promising you this. You don't show up on these court dates, I'm gonna call the chief of Brownstown and I'm gonna have him arrest you. You understand? All right, just give me 1 second here. This was, is this the one? This isn't the one that shut down all the Veterans Parkway, was it? Was it? Yes?
Yes, sir. I hit a tower pole.
I know. I just didn't know if this was the same incident. I saw that was the area you struck a pole. Is anybody here from DTE? We sent them a letter for the record, the damage claims department on Haggerty on May the 8th. And if anybody could conceivably be on, from DTE,
No one's on Zoom, Judge.
no one at all?
No.
Okay, well, this was scheduled for 8:30, I believe, 8:30, and it's now 9:23, so,
My insurance paid that out.
okay, that's fine. But you gotta be careful.
Yeah, yes,
So she pled to operating with, while impaired due to the consumption of drugs. She was referred for a screening and assessment. Have you had a chance to review it, and are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Judge, we've had the opportunity to review it, no additions, corrections, or deletions. We are asking, because of her schedule, and she works very hard, actually puts in more than 40 hours a week. In lieu of the court work program, if she could do some community service, and that is it, Judge.
Ma'am, do you have, anything that you would like to add here? And by the way, can I see your proof that you've been attending, or did you show it to your lawyer that you've been attending AANA?
No, I'm sorry, I left it at,
Why?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring.
Go get it. Okay? You're sure you got it? You're not gonna come back here and tell me you lost it, the dog ate it?
Yeah,
Okay. Where do you live again? Live in
right
Brownstown.
now, I'm living in here.
Go get it, or have somebody bring it to you. Okay? You're sure you're gonna have it there? You're sure you're gonna have it?
Yes.
Okay, go get it.
Very good, Chuck.
Put it aside.
Oh. Like right now.
Yes.
As opposed to when? I told you when I gave you the form, when I told you to go to AA, and I tell everybody this, that every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you, the signed form.
No.
Pardon? You didn't go to AA or NA, did you?
I
Man,
do. I went to 2 classes.
okay? So I ordered this on May the 7th. I said, wait,
It's very.
wait. It's twice a week, I said.
Right.
That means 14, 21, 28, the 4th. You should have gone to at least 9 meetings by now. So you tell me you forgot it, then you fess up and say you went to, man, you drove into a pole. You had the whole city block closed down. So you're not gonna take this seriously.
Yes, I.
If you're not gonna take this seriously, you and I are not gonna get along.
Take it very serious.
Well, you can't be because you didn't comply with my order.
It's very hard for me to do it because I work afternoon shift.
Man,
Judge, in addition to that, with all due respect, she is on probation in Wyandotte on a separate charge.
what's that for?
She had Adderall, which was unprescribed.
Was that another drug driving?
It was not, Judge. It was not. It was not. She,
So possession of an analog?
that's correct, yes.
Man,
I do fan meetings so that.
I don't know why that didn't make it on the record. Let me double check something here. They usually will tell me.
Judge, the court is aware of that. In addition to that, she's been doing the fan meetings, you know, to avoid any future.
That's not even on her record with Wyandotte. You know
It
that?
doesn't make any sense. It
Makes no
she's on probation. In
sense.
fact, she's been on probation for 5 months in Wyandotte. Just in the 27th district.
Yeah, I get it. It's getting more serious by the minute here. You're on probation. And was she on probation at the time of this event?
That is correct, Judge. She was.
So she got to face a probation violation in front of Judge DeSantis.
Judge, I don't know if there was a show cause hearing. Not aware of it.
But she
In
was,
fact, she's indicated to me that there has not been a show cause hearing.
were you on probation at the time of this offense?
Yes, and I told my probation officer and she said, let me know how it goes. That go.
Well, it's not gonna go too well. I can't have, you're not taking it seriously.
I know, and she.
You drove, you caused a whole city block to be knocked out for how long? Do you know? I went over there for breakfast one day and I couldn't believe it. Everything was shut down. How long was that going on? Do you know? I'm asking you a question. It was more than a few hours.
Judge, I think it was throughout the evening and then the next part of the next time.
So she was on probation for taking an analog. She goes out and drives. She drives into a DTE pole, shuts down the whole block. I tell her to go to AANA twice a week. She tells me she did, but she left it at home, and then she fesses up and tells me she went twice. Now, that does not sound like somebody who's taking this seriously. You're not taking it seriously. Please don't tell me you're taking it seriously.
I did 2 classes.
You were supposed to go to 11. I thought we already covered that, or 9, did I say? 9.
It's very hard to do my work schedule.
You should have thought about that before you did what you did. What days do you work?
She was Mondays through Fridays.
Sometimes 7 days.
Then you're making a lot of money. How much you make per hour? You get paid overtime when you work Saturday and Sunday? 30, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
That's $33 an hour on Saturday? Yes? How much you make on Sunday? Double time? Or not? So you're making $44 an hour. So you're making 320. You're making $42 to be there on Sunday. You're not really working 7 days a week. You're telling me 7 days a week because you want to cover the fact that you haven't been to AA or NA.
I work 6 days.
If I catch you lying to me,
No, I'm not lying.
no, ma'am. When I catch people lying to me, that tells me they have no
Lips.
Do I have to go so far as to have you bring your pay stubs to me? Do I really have to do that? Do I really have to do that?
Judge, I don't think it's necessary because of the fact that when we were talking prior to this sentencing, she indicated that she was very overwhelmed with the responsibilities she has at work.
Anything else anybody wants to say?
Judge, I believe she's going to be successful. She's, because of her mental health issues, these are prescribed medications, no excuse, but nonetheless, medications that were used were prescribed on that horrible day.
She's taking something else that wasn't prescribed, right?
I didn't take that.
On probate, when out of the wind-up case.
No, what the judge is referring to the date, it was in her pocket, Judge, but nonetheless, she should.
She wasn't carrying it around in her pocket, not to consume it or ingest it. I'm not arguing with you, Mr. D.
By what time would you want her back, Judge?
No, I'm in a sentence right now.
Judge, again, like I said, this person that I'm dealing with has been through a very difficult separation. She basically has custody of her 7-year-old daughter, and this is a very overwhelmed person. Quite frankly, I don't know how she works. I mean, we know how she works. She's taking all these medications at this point, but it's having a devastating impact on her. She attends those meetings, fan meetings that will, that address this kind of an issue.
How often?
I believe once a week. So it's not like she's trying to avoid her responsibilities, although she was remiss in not the NA responsibilities.
Where do you attend those at?
Wait, at the Wayne Heights, that's it.
Is that ordered by Judge DeSantis?
Yes.
Is there anything else?
Judge, again, even though, you can't mitigate these damage on that day how Trenton was affected, but she's been serious about it, and I don't think we'll see her again within next year after this is completed. And she's quite remorseful, and I think this incident has affected her every day. She made a statement to me stating that if anybody else was, in lieu of anybody else being injured, she wished she were dead.
So you can't listen. Is she still seeing somebody for mental health treatment? Are you seeing somebody?
Say yes or no.
Yes.
Whatever she's doing this with, any probation with Judge DeSanto, these things can kind of run, they pretty much run concurrent, so if she, but I'm gonna place you on probation for 15 months. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substances. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Kratom, poppy seeds, and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. You're to submit to chemical testing, PBTs and ETGs, and I do not want you to fail, but I'm getting concerned now. Weekly for 3 months. If you're clean, I'll make it bi-weekly for 2. If you're clean, I'll make it monthly thereafter. You're going to attend AA, NA, or any combination of AA, NA, and a fan meeting twice a week until you're in an intensive outpatient treatment program. I'm ordering intensive outpatient treatment. Once you get into intensive outpatient treatment, you no longer have to attend AA or NA as far as I'm concerned. Whatever Judge DeSanto's ordering, you have to follow her order too. You understand that? I'm also ordering the Victims Impact Panel that is one night that is put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I'm going to order 6 days jail credit 1. I'm going to let you serve 4 of those by way of the court work program. 1 day of community service. So community service, I'm going to order 8 hours, and that has to be done by July the 31st. I'm going to let you do the 4 court work program days instead of jail. And there's a $35 charge for that per day for a total of $140. I do want you to continue your mental health treatment and provide proof, okay? I'm going to even make a note here. And I don't really ever do this because it sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed, and I don't want that. I do want you to get some rehabilitation here. Court work program days can be started as late as November.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, the reason I say that is if you're overwhelmed, I don't want to set you up to fail, okay? But you got to be careful here. The driving pattern here, everything I saw scares me. Pay fines of $300, costs of $200, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $625, screening fees 60 for $685. There are probation fees of $300 for a total of $985. Cost of recovery is $225 for a total of $1210. And then you have your court work program fees. That's more than I want it to be, but $1,350. I'll set up a payment plan with you. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for up to 93 days. By law, if you stay out of trouble, you don't have any violations within the preceding 90 days, after 7.5 months, you're eligible for early discharge. You have 21 days to appeal my decision and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, now, she's going to meet with probation. I want you to understand, I expect you to go back to AANA twice a week, or any combination of that and fan meetings. You can do 1 and 1. If you're going to satisfy Judge DeSanto's order, you can go once a week to fan meetings and then once a week here, okay? At AANA. But every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, whether to see me or your probation officer, you have to bring the form with you in case you were fibbing about going at all, and if place that someplace we don't know. My court officer, is going to give you another form. You have to go in person. Do you understand? All right, now I'm going to let you set up your own payment plan, okay? You understand that?
Yes.
You tell me how much you can pay today, if anything, and you tell me how much you can pay weekly, bi-weekly, whatever you want. Let's start with how much you can afford. Do you have anything today?
$50 now.
Now you tell me how much you can afford to pay going forward. I'll let you do $100 a month. That means you'll have it,
I have a lot of it.
but you don't have to explain. 50 now, $100 a month, starting July the 1st and the 1st of every month thereafter until paid. You will have to have all your fines and costs paid before you make your application for early discharge, okay? All right, you'll meet with your probation officer, go down the hall and pay your $50 and you'll meet with them. Thank you very much. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you. Jessica Day. Jessica Ognat Day. 260842893. A. B.
Hello?
How you doing? Can you just stay right there and we'll get you out of here real quick? Your name?
Jessica Day.
You're gonna plead the expired plate? And
Yes.
the other charge will be dismissed, right?
Yes.
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Not responsible.
To expired plate, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
All right. It's a pretty generous deal they gave you. Maybe you should go to law school. 150 is your total. I'll dismiss your speeding charge. Good luck. Have a good day. You can go online and pay that today, okay?
Okay. Could I pay it next week when I get paid? I get paid Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, I can do that for you. I'll just have you pay by June 22nd. That's 2 weeks from today, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you. Paige Cozio. 260-648-564. Could I have Daniel Jensen seated at the hearing here? At the table here. Jeez. Come on up here. Your name?
Paige Kozel.
Okay, good morning to you. You are going to plead responsible to impeding traffic, and in return, they're going to dismiss the speed here.
Yes.
True?
Yes.
All right, that's what you want to do?
Sure.
To that charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible?
Fine.
All right, I'm going to accept your plea. 160 is your total. You're all set and go down the hall and take care of that. Good luck. Thank you. Daniel Frank Jensen, 260-648-105, A and B. Come on up here, sir. Your name? You got to go in front of the microphone there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
I'm representing Daniel Jensen.
Are you Daniel Jensen?
So it says on driver's license, just so.
Oh, you want to play a game, huh? What's your
I'm
name?
not playing.
Are you Daniel Jensen? Are you Daniel Jensen?
Yeah, that's what it says on the driver's license. Yes, sir.
Well, tell me your
Yes,
name.
sir. Jensen.
Well, let's not play games with me. What do you mean that's what it says on my driver's license? You want an informal hearing on this, right?
If that's what you call it, yes, sir.
I just want you to be aware, it says here does not want impeding traffic.
Does what?
On the stipulated plea agreement here, it says does not want impeding traffic. I just want you to be aware, if you go to a hearing and you're losing, and you lose, you're going to have the conviction.
Traffic. I don't understand that.
It's 0 points. It won't go on your record.
Okay.
If you want to take advantage of that, it sounds like he's willing to give you that. That's fine. If you don't want to do that, you go to an informal hearing with you and the officer. If you're convicted, you're going to be assessed the points. Do you understand that?
I understand clearly.
You do?
I understand clearly.
You still want to go to the hearing?
Absolutely.
Okay, no problem. No,
I
nobody.
don't see a reason to plead something else for something that I didn't do.
No, that's fine. He says you just didn't use your turn signal.
I'm finally finished.
Let's see.
So we got to wait what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna listen to the testimony from you and him. And I'm gonna listen to and determine whether or not you used a turn signal.
Okay.
If you didn't use a turn signal, you're going to lose. I don't understand why we even have turn signals on cars anymore. Only half the people seem to use them. I don't know why. That's what they're there for. That's what the law requires. I'll go ahead and set an inform.
If
Listen.
if you're not changing lane, there's no reason you need to change.
Listen, I'm not, you don't need to lecture me on the law. He said you changed lanes and you didn't use your turn signal. And I'm only telling you if that's the case, then I'm going to find you responsible because the law requires it. I'm not trying to argue with you in any way. I just want to make sure you don't do anything that you regret because, you know, you're not even as old as me, but at our age, we get tickets. It doesn't look good to insurance companies. And I don't want to see that happen to you. I'm going to set this for informal unless you tell me you want to go talk to him about impeding. If you want to go talk to him about impeding, fine. If not, I'm going to give you a date. You're going to come back. I'm going to hear testimony. I'm going to make a decision. I'm not trying to argue with you or anything. So give me a date, Heather.
We can do June 22nd at 10 a.m.
Is that what you want to do? Is still go to the hearing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see any reason why not to.
Well, I just explained to you what the downfalls could be.
I understand.
Okay. I just want to make sure believe me, these hearings are very short. It's no skin off of my neck. I could care less. I just want to make sure that anybody walking out of the back of this room at least feel that they were treated fairly. Now I've disclosed everything to you. You understand it clearly. You know that you're going to have 0 points and no reporting if you plead to impeding, and you know if you lose the hearing, you're going to get the conviction entered on your record and the points assessed. That's all I wanted to make sure of. We're giving you June the 22nd at 10 a.m. and I'll see you here then. They'll give you a notice down the hall. Any other questions?
Questions?
All right, good luck. We'll see you here in a couple of weeks, June 22nd at 10 a.m.
Let's go right here.
No, that's in the lockup. You don't want to go in there. All the way out the back. Tassin El Sayed Daoud. Is Tayson El Sayed Daoud here? 26B150033.
I think so.
What's he doing in the hall? Do you know? Daoud. Tassin El Sayed Daoud. Dominic Bazinski. 26T64838. Your name? How you doing today? You're going to plead impeding? Responsible or not responsible to that? Please accepted. Original charge dismissed. 160 is your total. You can go down to the end of the hall, make your payment. You're all set. Best of luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Charles Richards. 216-48252. Your name?
Charles Richards.
You're going to plead impeding.
Yes, sir.
Got to be careful, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right? Responsible or not responsible to that?
Responsible.
Nobody else was hurt besides you, right?
Yeah, I was taking mine. I had a slight, but yes,
I'll accept the plea 195. You're all set. Good luck.
thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Is Hassan outside, Daoud here?
Yeah.
26B150033. Come on up here, sir. I said a motion. Your name? You went into default and you filed a motion. By implication, they're agreeing to it because they're sending this in, say, plead to impeding. So I'll set aside the default judgment. Do you wish to plead to impeding traffic?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible?
It's possible.
I'll accept the plea to impeding. Again, the default judgment set aside, you posted a bond of 165. Does he need to go down there? It's in his name.
No, we can just apply it.
Just apply the bond and you're all set. 165 is your total. So we're gonna apply the bond. You don't owe us anything.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Dylan Lawrence Strouser? Straughter. 26B 150729. What's your name, sir?
Dylan Lawrence daughter.
Who's this with you?
Dad, Dylan Lawrence daughter.
Okay, how you doing? Was anybody hurt?
No,
Were you in the car?
no.
All right, let me just talk to you, okay? Was the car, was there any serious damage to any
That
vehicle?
was just minor scratch. I'm not.
You don't want to plead to impeding?
No.
Do you think the accident was your fault?
No.
Okay, fair enough. I just, let me see here. Good enough. I'll set for informal. You do understand that if you lose, this conviction goes on your record. If you plead to impeding, there's 0 points, no conviction, no fines, no costs. I'm sorry, let me repeat that. If you plead to impeding, it's 0 points. You're gonna pay a fine. If you lose, yes, I'm not trying to talk you out of it. I just want to make sure you understand it. The conviction for improper lane use will go on your record. You understand that?
Yes.
And you still wish an informal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, go ahead and give me an informal date, Heather. We want to do June 22nd at 10. How's that? Or is
Let's do 9 o'clock on this one, Judge, please.
9 a.m. Okay? All right. So you go down the hall and get your notice and you can go from there. You're looking good, by the way.
Thank you. And if I don't go, and it doesn't go well with the police officer, can I go into a judge?
Say that again.
If it doesn't go well with the police officer, can I do it formal?
If you lose, you mean?
Yeah.
We're setting it for an informal where it's just you and the officer. If you lose the informal, you can appeal to the other judge.
Okay.
You could go out and hire a lawyer right now or go to a formal business right now instead of going to an informal, but the formal involves the prosecutor.
Okay.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna set it for an informal, June 22nd at 9. You can go down the hall and they'll give you your notice. We'll see you here then. Good luck.
Thank you.
Joseph Phillips, 260-648-503. A and B. Ma'am, you've been here all morning. What is your name?
Joanne Marshall.
What are you here for?
She's meeting with the lieutenant here. She's all set.
I know, but she's been sitting.
It wasn't scheduled till 9:40.
Oh, okay. Sir, your name?
Joseph Phillips.
It's good to see somebody was here on time anyway. Mr. Phillips, you're going to plead to impeding. They're going to dismiss the defective equipment, true?
Yes, sir.
To that charge of impeding traffic. Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'm going to accept that plea. Improper tow, 195, I'll make it, and I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss the defective equipment. So it's 195, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You want to pay that outside here somewhere?
I'll go out the back doors and all the way down the end of the hall to the right, to the cashier.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Merrill. People against Sarah Merrill. 260-648-374. Good morning. Your name?
Sarah.
You're going to plead to impeding, right? To the charge of impeding traffic, responsible or not responsible. Why were you using your phone?
I solved the problem. I just looking at it, making sure I was going in the right direction while I'm mapping.
I'm sorry, I don't like these. I'll accept the plea, dismiss the original charge, $200. You go down the hall and pay that, okay?
May I have an extension?
Sure. How long do you need?
7 days, please.
I'll give you till the 22nd, okay?
I'm very grateful.
That's a week, 2 weeks from today. Good luck.
Safe.
Evan Tracy. 266-48288. How you doing?
Good.
Your name?
Evan Tracy.
How long you had your license? All right, you gotta be careful, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's got you going 59 on a 35. Is this who you with here? You know what would happen if they got you going 59 on a 35 and they insisted on you pleading with that? You're gonna be pushing the car down the roadway for the next year or so. You understand what I'm telling you? That's 4 points. You gotta be careful. You're doing 59 on West Road, downtown. Were you with anybody? What were you in such a hurry about?
I was trying to get home.
I can't hear you.
I was trying to get home because it was getting late.
Well, you live on Elm, right?
So,
You were right there, right? You have a curfew? 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Why are you getting home at 10:29? Where were you? Listen, you seem like a nice kid. You can't hit anybody out there, okay? Just please be careful, all right? I'll be glad to do this for you, but you gotta take advantage of it, all right?
Yes,
You're
sir.
gonna plead to impeding?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and accept to that charge of impeding. You plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
150 is your total. Cashier into the hall to your right. That, I hope you understand why I talked to him, because he needs to be talked to a little bit.
Absolutely, thank you, Judge.
Okay? I want you to pay this. Can you pay this? Not your dad, not anybody else. Can you pay this today, or I can give you an extension if you don't have the money?
I have the money. I'm just gonna pay my debt back.
All right, you're gonna pay him back though, right?
Yes. Sir.
All right. Good luck. What year are you? All right. What sports you in? I hear you guys are gonna be pretty good next year.
Sir.
I was having pizza with your coach, Mr. Voss, Coach Voss. So good luck.
Thank you.
Play hard. I'm gonna come and root for you. Take care. Brock Hines, 260-843-026. How you doing?
All right, Alan, how are you?
I'm better than nothing right now. How about you? Everything going well with you?
Let's go.
All right, you're gonna plead on the A file. Let's see what that is. That's there to stop assured. What do you have, a bad record or something, or did you cause damage?
Yes, sir, I have a bad record.
Why you drive?
It was, I don't know, I was.
You caused an accident though. You gotta be careful.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Point two.
Where do you work?
I work at a lot of asphalt and seal coating and like that.
What do you have to drive anything? What are you gonna do when you lose your license?
That's something I've been trying to save, and oh God, it's a little funny by the way. That's, yeah.
Did the charge failure to stop assured clear distance should be responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. 195, dismiss the expired plate and go down the hall and take care of that. Good luck. Slow down, will you please?
Yes, your honor. Can I get an extension?
How long do you need?
2 weeks, maybe?
June 22nd. If you don't have the money on June 22nd, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, I'll give you an extension, okay?
Yes, your honor. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron Elizabeth Watson. How you doing? Your name?
Hello, Aaron Watson.
All right, we're gonna set it for an informal hearing. That's what you want, right?
Yes.
Okay, give me a informal hearing date if you would.
That'll be June 22nd at 9 o'clock.
June 22nd at 9, okay? Wish you well. Good luck. Be careful out there, please. What year are you? Junior, senior?
I just graduated
Congratulations. What are you doing next year?
from the state for accounting.
Good, great. You don't want to be a police officer or anything, or a judge or nothing like that? We'll see you back here. Good luck. Thanks. Farah? Can I have Yaqub Abdul Qadir Farah, please? 26T648153. Your name?
My name is Yaqub Farr.
All right, so you're gonna plead as charged on this?
Yeah.
You understand this is 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got hurt or there was a
Car damage.
car totaled?
Not, I wouldn't say total, just a little dinged up.
The other car I'm talking about.
Yeah, the other car, it was not total.
Was it drivable?
No, it was just out tired.
Why don't you have a seat, stuff? When Bernard comes in next time, I'm gonna call this case. Have a seat right at that table there. Johnson. Michaela Johnson, 260-648-401, defendant failed to appear. Default judgment is entered. This was scheduled for 9, and it is now 10. Panetta. Chantrell Enlow, 260-648-278. Defendant failed to appear. Defendant's responsible is charged by default. Mohammed Asgar, 260-842-877. Defendant failed to appear. Default judgment is entered. All right, Jaden Jones, 260-842-928. Defendant failed to appear. Defendant is responsible is charged by default. Sergeant, I'm going to call this other case here real quick. Yakub Abdelkader Farah, 260-648-153. Where'd he go? Come on up here. Your name?
Sergeant Everett, Orange County Police Department.
Nobody was hurt, right?
Notice her.
How bad was the damage?
Looking at me, just off the UD side wasn't terrible, but his driving record is what disqualified him.
I thought he had nothing in him. Oh my gosh, now I see what's going on. My apologies. Yeah, you gotta slow down and be careful.
Of course.
Yeah, geez, you're on a roll. All right, I mean, I was gonna help you. I didn't realize it was that. I don't know what I was looking at. To the charge of failure to yield, causing an accident, responsible or not responsible.
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. That's 2 points, 195. How much time? You're all set.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
How much time do you need?
I'll say about 2 weeks.
Can you pay it all by June 22nd or you want the 29th?
Flight second to New York, so it would be like, the way I could get it. But the 30th, paying on the 30th.
How about, well, the 30th is a Saturday. No, it isn't. You're right, June 30th. Pay on June the 30th. If you don't have the money, don't worry about it. Call the court. You and I will go on Zoom. You can ask for an extension. I will grant it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Or you can show up, Your Honor, before that date at 8:30. Good luck.
I appreciate you.
Oscar Fernando Neighbor Cabrera. 26B150605. Your name? You don't do you understand English?
No, just run.
Lieutenant, or who had this one?
Right here, your honor.
Yeah, come on up. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Great, thanks. Your name?
Jonathan Smith, Sergeant at Brosstown.
Yeah, how you doing? So you communicated with him by way of a translator, a phone translator.
Yes, your honor.
Heather, I feel uncomfortable asking somebody how they plead if they don't understand me. Can we do that?
Yeah. Well, Judge, when he was here also, and we set him up, we told him, and he told us that he could bring somebody that could help him speak English with him. And we noted it in the system. And I believe we wrote it on the register too. And obviously he didn't bring that person with him.
Yeah. Jeez. Can you somehow figure out a way to communicate to him? I need to adjourn this. I don't feel comfortable with this. Can you figure out a way to communicate with him that we need him to bring somebody, or I hate to hire an interpreter over something
Well,
this menial.
I mean, we used Google Translate last time he was here, and that's what we told him, to bring somebody with him that could speak English and help him translate. And he said he would back to us, and he did not bring anyone today.
I'm gonna adjourn this 1 week. I want you to explain that to him if you can with that translation. Have him
Okay.
bring somebody. And this agreement still would be valid. You're still offering this, right?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have to
Okay.
be here, but let's get somebody to communicate.
Okay.
Tell them to bring somebody, figure it out. You'll be a lot better off than I will be, okay?
Do you want me to tell him that, or do you want the court?
I want, I mean, you don't speak any Spanish, right? So
No, I don't. I can tell him on the do you want me to tell him on the translate?
however you guys think you can accomplish it. I just need him to come back here next week with somebody who can speak Spanish and English.
What was the date again?
June 15th. What time did you tell me, Heather?
We didn't do a time, Judge. So, I mean, that's a civil day for you. So, whatever you
Let's-
wanna.
Let's do 9 a.m.
But anyway,
9 a.m. Okay?
señor, mueve el lunes. Quinte.
You speak Spanish?
I speak some Spanish. Sure, but I. Una semana.
Come on, do me a favor. Come on up here.
I asked him a couple of times on the translator if that's what he wanted to do, the no point ticket.
Right.
Yes, I understand though.
Can you ask him his name?
Il nome del il giudice magistrate. Tuo nome.
Ah?
Chi amo? Chi amo?
Me llamo,
Sì.
¿cómo me llamo? Oscar Nava Cabrera.
Speak.
Oscar Nava Cabrera, Fernando.
They are offering you, can you tell him or not?
Un'offerta per te.
To plead to impeding traffic.
Per causare il traffico. 0 punto.
Yeah.
Voglio
Won't go on record.
non ricordo di questi punti. Capito? Capisci? Capito?
Yeah.
Comprende?
Comprende, comprende.
No problem.
I need to brush on. Comprende?
Yes.
To the charge of impeding traffic. Do you plead responsible or not responsible?
Responsabile per il traffico per il punto 0.
Yeah, yeah.
Sì?
Sí, sí.
Yes, Judge.
One, I'll accept the plea to impeding and dismiss the failure to yield. 195 is your total.
195 per pagare.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ticket.
Quanto è tempo per pagare?
15,
Puoi pagare poi o
15 días.
quanto? 5 una settimana per pagare.
Una semana. Yeah.
Okay, 1 week, Judge, to pay. I apologize.
No problem. June 15th.
Il 5 di giugno.
Huh?
15 of June per pagare.
Okay.
I'll make it June 22nd.
Good luck to you. Bye-bye.
If you can figure out a way to tell them June 22nd down there, Heather, that would be appreciated.
20
I'm giving them till the 22nd.
settimane.
2 semanas.
Sì. 2 settimane. 195.
175.
Sì, good luck.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thanks a lot,
You're welcome.
Mr. Graziani. Thank you. Joanna Cache Marshall, 267841682. All right, your name?
Joanna Cachet Marshall.
So I'm going to dismiss the case. I gave him 15 minutes. He was scheduled for 9:45. It's already 10:09, so case dismissed. You're all set. Good luck. Have a good day.
Amen.
Okay. All right, let me see here. I am going to need Jessica in here.
She is off this week, Judge. I believe Madeline is the only one here today.
Let's start with this. I have Timothy Jamie Whittle, 25B148379. A.
Good morning.
I have 25B148379. C. 25T645972A. 25B148379B. And I also have 21F235726A. All right. Mr. Whittle, your name?
Timothy Jamie Wood.
Mr. Graziani?
John Graziani, attorney on behalf of Timothy Whittle, Judge.
So I revoked his status, his 7411 status, after he pled guilty. He had multiple violations. And then I set it over here for a sentencing date on this charge. I'd initially sentenced him to clear all warrants by February 20 of 26, or 3 days on the court work program, attend outpatient treatment. And we've got
Just very briefly, he was incarcerated in Wayne County Jail. He got out this past Friday.
how long was he in custody?
14 days, Judge. We have the evidence. Okay. What the reason being, Judge, is that was a separate matter in Lincoln Park, and in lieu of paying fines and court costs, he, an old past matter, Judge. And he's still dealing with the, court dates. He is setting up, he's already set up dates to deal with the warrants, Judge. In fact, he's taking.
Can you give me a first page of a register of actions, Mr. I'm sorry, go ahead.
He's continued taking these steps, Judge. In addition to that, he paid $283 in the past several weeks to address, the amount of fines and court costs that your court imposes.
You need the first page of a misdemeanor?
Right here. That one. Heather, can you have somebody bring down a misdemeanor register of actions? We're out of them.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Got some of.
Remind me, did he pay his fines on this? The
He has
admission,
not paid everything, Judge. He recently paid $283.
how much does he owe on that now, Heather? On the 3798 file, that's the only one I'm addressing right now.
379A has a balance of $680.
And he didn't attend outpatient treatment either. You don't want to listen to people, do you? You kind of think you know it all, right?
He's been really taking steps. Go ahead if you'd like to talk.
But my outpatient treatment has been scheduled since the court date before last, but it was like. All of them, I'm just getting, don't know how to get in right until the 11th. That's the earliest they could have got me.
Judge, he's been aggressive about it. Again, for a guy who's barely making it, pay $283, it's a tremendous accomplishment. Just to let you know that at work, I mean, the factory job, he couldn't have this job if he didn't pass the drug test. He's tested once a month on the job. Is that correct, Mr. Whittle?
When are you scheduled for your intake on your outpatient?
June 11th is definitely 3 days from now. And it's been scheduled for quite some time.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Let's just take these one at a time. He's got all kinds of time to pay issues on these others.
Just what I've said, and so the court takes into consideration this man's caught between a rock and a hard place, and he's basically homeless. He sleeps in his car.
Why'd you let that happen? Call, yeah, and I tell her I need the screening report on this.
December 2025, this past December, I got arrested going home, and I spent the warrants Yeah, this court,
The same warrants I told you to clear at the time of the original sentence by February 20th, right?
I'm in progress, it's not on everything.
Listen to you. Listen to me. He's a well-spoken kid. What are you doing? Did you graduate?
Yes. So I'm in college right now,
Here.
at Washington Community College.
And what are you doing for a living?
I work at a factory, we draw transmissions for Ford.
Which one?
Local logistics.
How much do you make an hour?
16,
How many hours you working?
40 hours a week, watching overtime, Saturdays, whenever it calls.
Judge, he had,
Where are your parents?
My mom's passed, and my dad, St. Louis is there.
Judge, also, he had the job at Famous Dave's and he lost it while he was in the, what do you call it, Wayne County Jail.
For what? What was he in the Wayne County Jail for?
Go ahead, explain the matter, Lincoln.
Judge
Zelenik.
Zelenik out of Lincoln Park, he asked me, gave me an ultimatum, either do 14 days and pay $1,200 that day, and I didn't have $1,200. And so my daughter was in the hospital, and last 2 weeks still, we could tell when I was in jail.
Did you do the full 14 days?
Well, for more, because I was older too.
Because you what?
So it's
How you doing? Your name?
Madam Reconsideration?
Yeah, good morning. Can I see that screen, please? So you've had a rough go of it, kinda, huh?
And I'm not from you, man.
No, I don't want you to, I didn't say you were trying to use any.
I just,
Hang on. So you got a daughter that's 8 now, probably, right? In a B&E vehicle to steal property less than 200 back in 18. Otherwise, it's pretty unremarkable, except you just decided you weren't ever going to show up for court. Drive while suspended, you got a ton of those warrants that you didn't show up on.
Judge, regarding the warrants, he is setting up dates. He has set up.
You're going to ruin your life. I know. I just want to talk to him a second. You're going to ruin your life, and you're a well-spoken kid. You are a well-spoken kid, and you are going to ruin your life if you continue on this little journey that you're on. I'm dead serious. These are the most important years of your life. You're what, 24 or 5 now? Well, I've always thought 19, 17 to 25, 26 is the most important years, and you're just.
And yeah.
Ma'am,
Sorry.
you gotta take your phone out of the courtroom, please. Whatever that was. It's gotta go. Thank you. I know, but you're gonna have to leave the courtroom with your phone or whatever that is.
Ma'am, the judge said.
Ma'am, you have to leave the
You gotta take the
courtroom,
phone out.
okay? Talk to your dad.
since my mom passed 3 years ago, I brought up a good relationship with her. And so I was going to talk to Miss O'Donnell about taking like 2 days to go down on St. Louis to go to her funeral
When's the funeral?
next Monday.
What, were they divorced?
They got married and they was both in the Navy, and my mom did her 20 years, my dad didn't, and it didn't work out. I guess I've never seen much of them growing up. I never got the full story of their relationship regarding me. My mom never had any bad things to say about it, but it's never really experienced much of the dad growing up. She lost me. So, like,
You what?
I'll reach out to him now and talk to him later.
How often's regularly?
Once a week. Yeah, about once a week.
So you guys are on good terms?
Yeah, our conversation is mostly about sports. See every sports together. We talk about baseball. We've had more than 10 court dates since the first time you saw me in December. been taking every single thing you say to me, every single time you say it to me, every single.
You're a very sincere kid. You can go a long way. Yeah, I'm gonna do. You spent 14 days in jail, right? Did you spend, how many days did you spend in jail?
I think it was 14 on there, like 16, the weekend, the other 4, and then this weekend.
Give me 1 second. You guys might get tired sitting there for a minute, so if you want to sit down, feel free. If you want to, Rick John, and Sue.
I'm all set, Judge. Thank you so much.
Be honest with me. When's the last time, look at me in the eye. When is the last time you used a drug? Any kind of drug?
Hey,
A month ago? A month and a half ago?
2 months ago.
What other, this was a cocaine case.
Never in my life used cocaine. I don't play guilty to that because the public attorney I had, the defender I had on the case said he would adjourn it if I didn't agree to his terms. Which I still adjourned, so I just agreed. But I didn't even have it. I never did no drugs. Didn't drink alcohol with my friends. Like any other college kid. And I used to smoke weed heavily in high school, but I didn't even smoke it that much before the probation started. So that's why,
Do you have any other probation going on? Heather, I just want to confirm on 379B, he owes 125?
379B has a zero balance. He paid that off today.
Judge, that was a part of the 283.
Yeah. I can either send him to Judge Hessen on this other one. How much does he owe on 21F235-726A?
275.
You want to go to Judge Hessen or you want me to handle this? Are you okay with that?
Judge, I have no problem.
Here's what I want you to do. What does he owe on 379C?
275 also.
What does he owe on 25P645-972A?
That has a zero balance. That was also paid off today.
All right. So on 25T645-972A, I'll make a note. He paid the balance in full. Case closed. On 5726A, well, I'm sorry. On 25B148379B, he paid that in full. True?
That is correct.
Case closed. On 25B148379C, he owes 275, right?
That's correct.
On 21F2357268, he owes 275, right?
Correct.
And on 25B148379A, he owes 680, right?
Yes.
On 25B148379C, it's a sentence of the court, you pay 275 or serve 16 days. Credit 16 that you served in Lincoln Park. On 21F2357268, it's a sentence of the court that you pay 275 or serve 16 days, credit 16 that defendant served in Lincoln Park. On the case that I'm here to sentence you on 25B148379A, for which you didn't serve your court work, all that, I'm simply going to say that you are going to serve 16 days jail, credit 16. I'm closing that case. I'm going to believe in you. Now, I want you to listen to me. You have a lot of potential. You're smart. Take this and run with it, will you please? You don't have to thank me. I believe in you. When you're doing well, will you come back and tell me? And now you can leave the state if you're not on probation anywhere. Tell your dad that you got a good young man with him and tell him that the judge said that he really thinks you guys could have a great relationship. Best of luck to you, young man. I wish you well. Thanks. I don't know what I did with the screening report. It's probably in one of these files. Will one of you guys dig it out for me? Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Come back and tell me when you're running the Pentagon or something. Good luck. Brittany Rochelle Chapala Tweed, 26B150067. All right. Good morning. Your name?
Good morning, but, Brittany,
How long do you need?
just another 30 days,
Heather, these are all stapled together. I'm gonna write on the side of the one ticket here. Defendant to pay by July 11th. Or July 10th.
Yeah, and I do have a question.
And if you need more time, you can come back and call me, come in here around or before the due date, okay?
Thank you. She did mention at the gate, I guess that there's scheduled, I have a scheduled payment, for today.
On this case?
I guess I'll try to come tomorrow. And they, tomorrow, I don't have any.
What am I missing here, Heather? I just gave you an extension till June the,
Oh, so I can just,
Or July.
yeah, no set days then. Okay, I just misunderstood it.
no, I just want you to pay it in full. Now, I wouldn't wait until,
Last minute, yes.
exactly, what did I tell you? July the 10th, right? But you can pay a little bit here, a little bit there, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank-
What are you here on 3-3?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sarah Lowney on behalf of the plaintiff. My P number is P86816. And I do have a representative from Golden Management here as well, Mr. Ernest Smith.
Okay, Mr. Smith, can you unmute and tell me your name, please?
My name is Ernest Smith with Golden Management.
Good morning. Ma'am,
morning.
your name?
Llewellyn Morgan,
Do you feel more comfortable standing or sitting down?
doesn't matter,
Well, you're welcome to sit down if you want.
I'm fine,
You sure?
closer to you, that way I can see you.
Please give me some good news and tell me that she's cleaned this up.
Your Honor, I have spoken with Mr. Smith this morning. He did go out to the property. I do have pictures of the inspection. It looks like there was some work that was done, but unfortunately it was not fully remediated. And so are just asking for possession back at this point. And
Understand what they're asking me to do?
Yeah,
They want you out because you're not cleaning the property and I can't blame them. Why are you not doing it?
I've been cleaning. He came in this morning and he stood there in the doorway and took a couple pictures and
Let
left.
me see can you show me the pictures?
I'll share screen, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Morgan, why do you want to live in that clutter?
I don't.
Then why aren't you cleaning it?
I have been. I have so much in my yard I gotta take to the dumpster. See?
Well,
Yeah, I gotta take all that to the dumpster, but it was full this morning, so I waited.
remind me, do you have any children?
No. I know.
Do you have anybody that can help you?
They have been helping.
You cannot let this go on like this, Ms. Morgan. Please look at me.
I know.
I don't want to kick you out of there.
Thank you. I've been there.
Well, I know,
28 years.
I know, but you're forcing my hand. I can't, you gotta clean this up.
Those are all the pictures, Your Honor. And I did speak with Mr. Smith this morning. Apparently, there's an upstairs too that he was not able to go up to because there's too much personal property, unfortunately. Is that correct, Mr. Smith?
Ms. Lally,
Yes, that's correct.
sometimes I make these decisions. I'm prepared to tell you, Ms. Morgan, listen to me. We're coming back here in 1 more week. 1 week. And if you don't have it all cleaned up, I'm gonna order you out of the property. You have 1 week. Don't make me do that. I will if I have to.
Your Honor, I do just want to point out for the court too, this is our 5th hearing. We filed this case back in March. I do not want to obviously be on this case and have someone displaced, but in the interest of my client, this has just gone on for way too long in terms of we've given so many opportunities to, and the court has as well, to just remediate the property. So I would just be asking for possession back as soon as possible, but I understand the court's decision if they want to give an additional week. But it just feels at this point we've exhausted all of our efforts.
I've been too lenient.
I know, and I appreciate your kindness. I thought I did a really good job.
That looks terrible. Those are the pictures they took yesterday or today.
Today, Your Honor.
Come on. Look at those. Pull those up again. Sir, you have to take your hat off, please. Now, how can you think that that junk's cleaned up there?
It's not. Like I said, the dumpster was full. I was waiting for the dumpster to get done. So I'd like to get rid of all that. Those were boxes that I had because I thought I was gonna be.
Okay, let's go in. Let's go in. Wait, go back up now. Go up 1 more. Okay, that's the family room area, right?
Right.
How is that clean? You got junk all over the floor. How is that clean? Go back up 1. I mean, ma'am, you're not very. Jeez. Morgan. 1 more week. 1 more week. Look at me, please. That has to all go. Has to go. If I throw you out of there, where are you gonna go then?
I will be leaving my hand because I have no money. I lost my job last
Well,
month.
then clean it up.
I have been.
Not enough. June 15th. What time, Linda?
At 9:30, Your Honor.
You got 1 week. Okay. This time I'm not kidding.
I'm not either.
Well, I know, but you're forcing me to, I don't want to put you out on the streets, but you're not listening. You're not moving. Let's get that place cleaned up. One week,
Thank you, Your
one week,
Honor.
June the 15th
Thank you, Sarah.
at 9:30. I want new pictures, Ms. Loney.
Understood,
I'm
Your Honor.
sorry about this. I apologize to you too, Mr. Smith. I really do. Get it cleaned up, please. Good luck.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, kindness.
Gregory Lynn Sorrell. What's this one?
Frank Amendment. But it's part of
26W268046. All right, detective, this is 26W268046. Your name?
Detective Serna, Woodhaven Police Department, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirm under the penalties of perjury that the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth so help you God.
I do.
Go ahead, please.
Real quick, Your Honor, I think there might have been a misunderstanding. This case with Sorrell, we just issued him a local ordinance misdemeanor citation for trespass, and I was just sending the paperwork over to the court to have on file. I was not requesting a signing on record.
Wait a minute. Say that again. I'm having a hard time hearing you very well.
I think there was a misunderstanding when I sent the paperwork over. This case with Sorrell, he was just issued a local ordinance citation for trespass. I do not believe I need to do a sign on record for this one. I was just saying the.
He's not in custody, is he?
No, Your Honor. No.
What do you want to do? Just issue a citation or what?
Yeah, that was already issued. Our prosecutor authorized it and signed it.
Well, he didn't issue a citation. This is a complaint, which requires either a summons or the warrant. He did it by way of a complaint.
Look at it. Yeah, because it's
Probably should do this with the summons. Not a warrant, but of course he's got a million warrants. I don't know if it matters. He's got, well, he's only got 3, but Mr. Sorrell is just not going to stop this. This is,
yeah, so that's what like I said. He was already issued a ticket, and then I just did the complaint here.
Never had a ticket. I don't have a ticket in this file. I just have a complaint.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the ticket didn't get scanned in. I can get that over for you if you'd like. Got the ticket number right here.
Well, if you want to just do it that way, that's fine with me. The prosecutor sent over a complaint and warrant. I know Mr. Sorrell is there all the time. Do you want to just send over a ticket? That's fine. Okay? But you did sign the complaint, right? That is your signature?
Yes.
Actually, we probably need a summons. Just tell me a little bit about what happened here. He was where? Super Suds again at 22470 Allen Road on May 27th?
Yes, Your Honor. Super
He'd
Suds,
been
yep.
trespassing the property. He'd been informed by them not to go back there by way of written letter.
He was advised verbally in the past, Your Honor.
Well, I think, I mean, I know because he's been there and that's been the subject of where he's been on many of the occasions in which he's been in front of us, right?
Yes.
Heather, can you have them do a summons and I'll sign it? I'm uncomfortable with the warrant being issued. We'll do a summons. We'll set it up for court. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor, I can do that also.
Heather, I'm asking you to
I'll-
do that if you would.
All right, yeah, they'll have to send the paperwork over though for the summons. They'll have
Yeah,
to do it that route. And then I'll
Okay.
have Kim watch out for it because she'll put that together.
so if you can take care of that for us, that I'd appreciate it. All right, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alex Sobolak. Alex Sobolak, 25W3879E, A, B, and 25W840292. And that's it. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter Bernata, P78413, MIDC counsel for Mr. Sobolak. Statement, please.
Yeah, Alex Richard Sobolak.
Where's he been?
Your Honor, I believe that the last time he was supposed to appear in court, he was incarcerated. I did proof of that, but there's been almost failures to appear. He was incarcerated at the time.
And how long has he been incarcerated? First of all, for purposes of arraignment on these,
Yes, sir.
stamp mute and waive formal reading.
Yes, sir. But he came in today, and
You saw the light today, right?
yeah, he's also on a tether from Wayne County. When they found out he had wants and warrants in other jurisdictions, they tethered him to get them handled. So based on that, I would hope the court would consider a personal.
Where does he work?
I have no.
Where do you work?
We're going to the table for two properties on one even one.
Under the table. You need not be talking. Just asked where you worked. I didn't ask if you were defrauding the government. He hasn't been here on any of these cases.
No, you're. But again, based on the fact that he's trying to get these resolved, and in conjunction with his probation officer in the county, they put a tether on him to keep track of him as he was resolving all these open warrants. He took care of one of the warrants yesterday, and he's in here trying to get some, he moves this one forward.
You live on Lorraine? Why are you smiling? I'm just asking. Nothing wrong with smiling. I just wondered if you lived on Lorraine.
23160 Lorraine Boulevard.
Do you have other warrants outstanding?
One of them I took care of Friday in Newburgh, so they lifted it, set a court date. I had to go to Edinburgh next. So they put this out so that I could go and handle my business and be watched. Make sure I handle it nicer.
And you do have one left in Allen Park. All right, good enough. $1,000 personal bond on the misdemeanor. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate any law or ordinance. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to have any contact with the employees of the Woodhaven BP gas station at 22051 West. You're not to have any contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer. You're not to enter the property address at 22051 West Road. You're required, to go to the Woodhaven Police Department to get fingerprinted and photographed by 1 p.m. today. I've prepared an order. We'll give you court dates on these. And my earliest date is July the 2nd. July the 2nd at 9 a.m. If you want a court-appointed lawyer going forward, you're going to have to fill out a petition for one. You understand everything I just said?
Yep.
So you know you're going over to Woodhaven Police Department to get fingerprinted and photographed right now, correct?
shoot down call as soon as
Judge, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can I interject? July 2nd, is that correct on that? I think the papers might have gotten mixed up because we do
Could
not have,
They could have.
We
I just see one that says
yeah.
7-2
For
at 9.
Sobolak, it should, for Sobolak, it should be June 24th at 9:45.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
June
we have
20
quite a few walk-ins, so I figured papers might have got twisted up there.
Yeah, June 24th at 9:45. That will be your court date. June 24th at 9:45. They will give you that court date down the hall, paperwork. If you want to petition for a court-appointed lawyer, you're going to have to do that. Okay?
Sure, thank you.
Any questions? And then you're going over to Woodhaven. We're sending over the order for them. Good luck.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna have to ask you on the next one too, I have a feeling. James Jordan Kinsey, 260-64809-4A. Is this? Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peter Bernata, P78413, MIDC counsel for Mr.
You're another one. Where you been? Where you been?
I've been working, been home.
Why didn't you show up?
I didn't check my mail during that day, Your Honor.
Is he wave reading stand mute?
Yes, Your Honor.
Grow up, will you please? What are you, 29?
29.
Come on, grow up. $100 personal bond. I'm entering a not guilty plea.
Thank
You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. What am I giving him on this? This one has June 24th on it, so I think I did.
No, this one would be July 2nd at 9:00.
July 2nd at 9. If you want a court-appointed lawyer, you can fill out a petition for one, okay? I'm entering a not guilty plea. You're gonna go down the hall and get your notice. Any questions? Good luck. DeJuan Wilson, DeJuan Andre Wilson, 23B 14390.
What started as a routine arraignment hearing quickly turned into a stern lecture from a judge who had clearly run out of patience. The courtroom was handling several defendants who had failed to appear for their cases when one man finally showed up after months, and in some instances years, of unresolved court matters. According to the judge, some of the defendants' cases dated back to 2020, while others had been pending since 2023. The judge wanted one simple answer. Where had he been all this time? At first, the defendant's attorney tried to explain that his client had come to court voluntarily because he wanted to resolve the outstanding matters and work toward getting his driver's license reinstated. The attorney described him as a hard-working father of 3 who had maintained steady employment for years and was trying to put old legal problems behind him. But the judge wasn't impressed. Before the attorney could continue listing positive details about the defendant's life, the judge cut him off. Looking at the long history of missed court appearances and unresolved cases, he made it clear that the situation had gone on for far too long. Earlier in the hearing, another defendant had admitted missing court notices because he failed to check his mail. That explanation triggered an immediate response from the judge, who bluntly told him to grow up and start taking responsibility for his obligations. The hearing served as a reminder that judges often care less about excuses and more about accountability. While employment, family responsibilities, and personal struggles may provide context, they do not erase years of missed hearings or ignored court orders. The court's primary concern was making sure defendants appeared when required and took their legal responsibilities seriously. By the end of the session, the judge allowed the cases to move forward, but not before delivering a message that everyone in the courtroom could understand. If you have a court date, show up. Ignoring the problem for months or years usually only makes things worse. Question: if someone voluntarily returns to court after years of missed appearances, should judges focus on punishment or give credit for finally taking responsibility?